Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. I'd like to start this session by appreciating you so much for supporting this channel. If you wish to support us, just subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Robert ALAI has shockingly asked Kimani Ichung'wah, leader of National Assembly, to look for a book by Tom Standage. That shows him how the world was conquered by the beer, Coca-Cola, tea, whiskey, and coffee. He said AZIMIO will defeat Kenya Kwanza just by the beers, Coca-Cola, wine, tea, and whiskey. We are going to defeat Kenya Kwanza soon. Prepare to hand over power peacefully, please. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert ALAI made those statements, and those statements he directed them to Kimani Ichung'wah, straight to Kimani Ichung'wah. So why do you think Robert ALAI made these statements? Kenya Kwanza will also be conquered peacefully. So I think this boils down to the debate. The much talked about debate, the much publicized debate between the two factions. Why? Because the faction of Kenya Kwanza is refusing to talk about the high cost of living. The faction of AZIMIO is insisting that we must talk about the high cost of living. The faction of Kenya Kwanza says that we have our own blueprint on how we are going to deal with the high cost of living. The faction of AZIMIO tells Kenya Kwanza that you cannot tell us that you have a plan or a blueprint on how you're going to deal with this issue, whereas you have not reduced taxation, whereas you removed the subsidies on food, on particular items. Subsidies that were meant to cushion Kenyans against the high cost of living. Kenya Kwanza are now being blamed for selling fertilizer that was given freely by the Russian government so that it could help them in turn give Kenyans freely, probably repackage them and give Kenyans freely because it's a donation. AZIMIO are now taking advantage of that aspect, the blunder that Kenya Kwanza found themselves in, and the blunder of whereby Kenya Kwanza is slowly admitting that they don't have competent CSs, and the blunder that Kenya Kwanza inflicted a lot of pain on the demonstrators. So that is the reason why Robert ALAI is coming here to say that we will conquer peacefully and prepare to hand over power peacefully. In a short tweet, this is what Robert ALAI told Kimani Ichung'wah. I recommend that you read this book ASAP. I will donate to you a Kindle so that you don't say that you can't find the book locally. In this book, you will learn how the world was conquered just by the beers, Coca-Cola, wine, tea, whiskey, and coffee. We are going to defeat Kenya Kwanza soon. Prepare to hand over power peacefully. Hey. I don't know, but I think in very few words, what Robert ALAI is trying to tell Kimani Ichung'wah ni kuwa, you will be a one-term government. Remember, in history of Kenya, hakujawahi kuwa na a one-term government. It almost became a one-term government in 2002 to 2007 there, where Kibaki literally lost, but somewhere along the line, mysteriously, he got almost 1 million votes from nowhere and won, and was sworn in at night. And a video was simply shared about that swearing in at the time when people were in the bombers of Kenya trying to deal with this issue of where votes could have gone to and how comes Mwai Kibaki suddenly won. Whereas they were talking about this issue whereby Kivuitu was the ECK, Electoral Commission of Kenya chairman was Samuel Kivuitu. So back then Raila alikuwa pale, they were talking about this issue, kumbe huku Kibaki alishaapishwa na video was already recorded na ilikuwa ni siri. It was done at night, and that explains why now in the 2020 constitution you cannot be sworn in just because IEBC imesema umeshinda. That cannot be done. So it has to go through the 14 days window whereby this issue has to be addressed. The Supreme Court must go through all these issues and look at it extensively, and then after that the swearing in ceremony can now start being processed. So basically that is how it happens now. So it's not like it was there in 2007 whereby someone could just, you are announced to, in fact you are sworn in before even the announcement, because that is what Kibaki happened with Kibaki's case, yeah, where result because zinaonekana zinatofautiana, so kuna ile mtafaruku hapa na pale na Kibaki ashakuwa sworn in. So after that video surfaced about that swearing in, na ndio chaos zikaanza immediately. So Robert ALAI here is trying to make a point or prove a point according to him by saying that we will conquer this government. Well, one of the things that can happen here is that maybe these talks, let's just not talk about the handshake government, but let's assume these talks bear some fruits and the high cost of living is dealt with, and all these other issues about disrespect to democracy and the like is dealt with. So the people who will have political mileage here are the AZIMIO. And that explains why William Ruto is refusing to debate on the issue of high cost of living, because he knows if he accepts that, then his agenda imeisha, because the people in this Republic of Kenya believe in Raila Amolo Odinga. Now, they do believe in Raila Amolo Odinga. So if at all that is to happen, whereby is to agree about high cost of living, if at all that is to happen, then hiyo inamaanisha Raila atakuwa na mileage. And Raila is not that old, na atakuwa na mileage, political mileage. So this political mileage that Raila will get will not work in Ruto's favor. It will work to his disadvantage. That means Kenyans wataona kwamba huyu rais atujali, anajali tu ushuru. So that, I think that is what reason why William Ruto is not after. He doesn't want to have that kind of a talk. High cost of living, hapana kabisa. But you see, AZIMIO have their own points. Kenya Kwanza have their own points. So Kenya Kwanza must respect the points of AZIMIO. Just like AZIMIO have said they will respect the points of Kenya Kwanza. Kenya Kwanza's points are all about creation of position. Prime Minister, office of the opposition leader. I mean, it's all about creation of offices, of positions. A thing that they tests back then when BBI was being fronted. They said BBI is all about creation of positions, and we don't want anything to do with creation of position. All we want is to address these issues of the common mwananchi, so the common mwananchi can have peace. So, ladies and gentlemen, kindly tell us below the comment section there what you think about this tweet from Robert ALAI. And also, I'd like to urge you to kindly subscribe to this channel, kindly give this video a like, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. So important, ladies and gentlemen. Until we catch up again in our next analysis, please stay safe, stay blessed,